Alright, so today we're working on a 2017 Honda Accord, and we'll be changing the rear brakes. Alright, as always, you want to go ahead and jack your car up. Preferably put jack stand under there, but I don't have one with me right now, so we're going to leave that one up to God, but I know he got me. The tools you'll need, always a flathead to pry it off of there. The lug nuts are 19 millimeter. And then you also need a 12. And now this tool right here, this is so you can push that piston in. It's a piston brake caliper piston compression tool. So this is what it looks like. I've had mine for, I don't know, 10 years. It's been through a lot, but this is the only way you'll be able to push that piston in once you take that caliper off. All right, get the tool. See, it has the 4 tabs on there. That's to fit right inside them grooves that's on that piston. Take the backing plate, slide it over like so. Bam. Like that. All right. Once you get it all on there together, let me see if I can get you a better grip. Once you get it all in there, you just loosen up, or excuse me, tighten it up until that backing plate puts pressure on there. And you just simply turn this. I say simply, but it's not easy. Yeah, once you bottom it out, you'll see. You'll see that rubber part is pushed all the way in. Let's see if we can go a little more, but it'll stop when it's ready. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's all she wrote. And bam. Oh. All right, to get that tool off of there, you'll see this part right here. Grab some dang channel locks. Bam, just like that. Slide it on out of there. All right, so now you got that collapse. Go ahead and start putting it together. Pull them pads out of there, like so. Go ahead and knock your hardware off. We're gonna be replacing that on this because we're doing what's called a pad slap, which ain't the best way, but it's probably the cheapest way. As long as your rotors are fine. You see, there's no warpage or there's no grooves in this one here. It's pretty smooth. No lip. So what you want to look for is if it's a lip right here, or if it's excessive grooving, or if you feel it over it and it doesn't feel smooth, go ahead and replace that rotor. Or if you can physically see the actual grooves and stuff in there, replace it. It's probably by time. But other than that, we just gonna put pads on there. You don't have to worry about taking this bracket off or taking these rusty retaining bolts out. Now if we had to do that, that would be a little booger right there. It'd be, but it's not all bad. It's good. Get your impact screwdriver, you can get that out of there. All right, once you get those old pads off of there, you want to go ahead and put on your new pads. Now they come like this. One of them has a tab, that one goes in the back, and then the other one, you see no tab on there. That's the front side. Also, on most Hondas, a lot of cars, really more than just Hondas, but check to see if the hardware kit comes with these springs, these are retaining clips. They just help keep down pressure on this, but you want to make sure you put those in there because it can cause problems later down the road, like brake chatter, premature wear, different stuff like that. Go ahead and make sure you put those on there, especially with us not changing the rotor or turning it. We definitely want to make sure that we got everything. And then also apply you a generous amount of grease on these rails. That's where the pad literally slides back and forth. You don't want them getting hung up and wearing out. Then all you got to do, slide this back over here like so. Grab your 212s. Bam. Bam. Okay. If you're doing this in the morning, make sure you get just a good breakfast. All right, once you get all that back on there, make sure you go in the car and pump that brake pedal at least 5 or 6 times until you feel it get stiff. That way the pads are actually seated on the rotor. All right, thank you for watching.